You talked about three openings: sin, whether venial or mortal, inherited sin, and transferred sin. I mean, how is this? I could see this being an unhealthy thing to talk about, because I imagine everybody's like, well, then maybe I'm possessed.
Well, so are there signs of possession? Right? Is there evidence of it? And so we get these all the time. Father, I just would like to make an appointment with you. Just do an Exorcist movie just so that I make sure I'm clean. Well, heavens no. Okay. We don't do root canals on healthy teeth, right? There has to be evidence that there's a problem. And there isn't enough of us. Like we have better things to do than to start ministering to healthy people.
So then you've mentioned a couple, like nausea around the sacred. What are some other signs that someone might be possessed?
Oh gosh. The losing of consciousness, blackout periods, right? So you may have just lost 2 days. You have no idea where you were 2 days. So now you wake up on the other side of town without a shirt, and you've got $4,000 in your pocket. You have no idea where they came from. You've got blood on you, and you're not sure if it's your own or not.
You've encountered this?
Oh, heavens, yes. That firefighter I talked about manifested as a cat, for example. You will have people, it's funny, God created what God created, creation, he created in a hierarchy. So you have the pure spirits, right? The angelic spirits from which the demons fell. You have humans, you have animals, and so forth. When a demon manifests, they often like to manifest as something lower than even the human, as an animal, as a pig, a donkey, a cow, or slithering like a snake.
Why do you think that is? Why not manifest as
it disgusts us.
Superior spiritual being, like an angel, even a fallen angel?
Because the animal thing is more scary for us, right? So, and all of a sudden, you might start praying with somebody, and they slip out of their chair, and they start slithering like a snake around the legs of the table.
Gosh.
So, and it looks like all of a sudden they've got no bones. And
so it looks more convincing than if I was to pretend to be a snake.
Oh heavens, yes. Yeah, even if a professional did it, who did that for a living. But it's not to say that all of a sudden the devil had the power to make their bones go soft. He doesn't have that. But the devil can bend light. He can cause an illusion. So you can look at that reality and absolutely fully believe that this happened, that the laws of nature were violated here. Well, they really weren't violated, but the appearance that they were violated, that took place. So
I'm not
there's
an
an old
exorcist.
Irish saying. There's an old Irish saying: believe none of what you hear, and only half of what you see. And that is good advice for when you're dealing with the devils.
Do you think it's also the demon's way of mocking the image of God within the possessed to make them act like an animal?
Yeah. To debase their dignity.
Hey, thank you so much for watching. Before you go, do us a favor, leave a comment, let us know what you thought of the video, like, and subscribe.